Well, we were going to move everyone on the little soccer team inside so they could just hang out and wait out the rain. But thankfully, the rain has vanished. And so things are much better. Everyone's playing outside again, kind of picking up the pace from where they were. We're getting a little bit of energy out with Noma and Alex jumping here on trampolines. I could totally see these trampolines being very useful for Elisa to get all of her energy out. Kale is still just zipping up. Oh look, it's his cousin. I wonder if he wants to play. Hey Leon. Leon, you want to join? Cool, so Leon can come join him and play with his little cousin, which is absolutely adorable. Elisa. Wow, Elisa's about to maximize the body skill. What are your traits again, Elisa? I can't remember. She's good, a diva, and socially awkward. Those are definitely some interesting traits. I'm gonna have to play with those a little bit. Meanwhile, Elaine had her little shower, and she is just continuing to kind of like talk with the kids. Talk about hobby, sports, figuring out who's really into the sports and who's not. Elaine, when did your game wait? Now you lost it again. The girls seem to be bonding alright. Seem to be getting along pretty well. Yuri really wants to talk with her cousin Galen. So it's just really fun to like look around. Oh my gosh, what are you doing here? No. Oh, and here comes Valerie to check on everybody. Yeah, we're just gonna casually get rid of that dude because he doesn't need to be here. But yeah, these little bouncy trampolines. Oh man. Everyone's having so much fun on them. Look at the kids go. Alex, that was an amazing flip. Kale, are you still... I think that Kale is just absolutely in love with playing basketball. So I'm going to remember that. He's really into basketball. There's Breath still. Finally got out of the hot tub. Alright, we're going to have you come over. You're going to join Kale because he wants to play with you and learn things from you, and you are his coach. Galen? Galen, are you tormenting your cousin? What is this? What? I've never seen this before. Look at how excited he is. What is this? Oh, you're being told off, but they both got something out of that. They both thought that that was kind of fun. Oh, see, and now they're all hugging. Well, that was rather hilarious. Do you want to play with your cousin while he's here? He's gonna have to go off to university soon. Show off. Let's do a cartwheel. Yeah, do a cartwheel. Can you do it? Also, check it out. Leaf Designs is right next door. That's pretty cool. I can't see. Let me down. I went out of the tree. There we go. Alright! Yay! Go Galen! I love knowing... Does that not count as a play with? Bah! Alright, let's do this the good old-fashioned way. Why don't you swing him around? Because I totally think Leon... and actually, this isn't his cousin. What am I saying? This is his older brother. No wonder he's tormenting him. And no wonder he wants to spend a little bit of time with him. But he does want to play with his coach and his actual cousins. So we'll spend a little bit of time doing that to you. How are we doing over here? This again! Fine, I'm just gonna leave her in her bathing suit because she keeps jumping out. Oh, he missed! Alright, we'll let him gain one more skill point and then Elaine will take over and like start tutoring the kids one-on-one. Boink boink. Elaine, you're not, you're really good. Yeah, she's maxed out on body, so I think she's actually just kind of being like nice to Kale. But yeah, they're slowly building up a really solid relationship. I think that Elaine will probably go over and try to convince Kale's mother, Evelyn, that Kale needs to be able to, you know, have a little bit of time playing sports and whatnot. Alright, so they're really having fun. I'm actually going to leave them to this for a little bit because I think they might be friends if I just leave them alone for a while. And how are we doing over here? Man, these are going to be some exhausted kids. I think soccer day. Oh, and those two. I love it. They're just playing together by themselves. He's tormenting his brother again. Don't torment your brother. You little... Look at that little devious smile. But you know what? Leon, you're about to leave for university. So seriously, I know this seems weird now, But my friend, enjoy it while you can. When you come back, they'll be teenagers, and your little brothers just won't ever be the same. So enjoy it while you can, Leon. As ridiculous as that sounds. He's like, ah, get away from me. Okay, and so he's ready to gain some skill points and get back to business. So why don't we have you come over? Why don't you try shooting some hoops? Our clumsy little friend, and let's see what you can do. Oh, and there goes Lena, who's Noma's. Nope, not Noma. What am I saying? Lena is Ellie's, right here. Elisa's, Ellie, also known as Ellie's older sister. So there's that. I love it. I love being on the community lot and having so many of the playable Sims here and just seeing how the relationships and the mentorship and everything starts working. Alright, so we're going to tell a story about sports, your famous sports. Well, apparently she's really good friends with Isolde, who's here too. That's pretty cool. She's like, yeah, sports are amazing. You should really love sports. She's like, I really do love sports. Wants to play with her. Play. Alright, let's try tossing a football. We're gonna test out all the different ways. Oh, and Noma is just racking up the skill points over there. Now, what happens when they're kids and they gain skill points so fast, especially because I play with the age like totally ridiculously too high. I actually need to tweak my ages. Right now my adult Sims live for something like 250 days, which is too much, but just the normal 30 days is too little. So I still have to tweak my ages and my seasons, and when I can get it working I might release like my version of how I do it, just if you guys are interested, and maybe show you guys how you can tweak it yourself, because you know, you want to have your Sims around for as long as feels right. What the heck's going on? Alright, the little video wanted to just show me a picture of a tree. It knows me too well. The game is becoming self-aware. It knows my passion for plants. Probably someone lost some weight and I just can't see it. But, so, what happens when the kids gain so many skill points, especially when they live so long, is that, like I mentioned before with those random events, I'm going to start rolling them and be like, oh no, this person lost like lots of skill points, or I might do a check, like I'll set a little check and it'll be like, what has this person not done for a while? For example, Noma, what has she done that's mechanically related? Has she done anything mechanically related? I don't really think so. She's not tinkered with anything. She's not played with anything. So she could lose that skill point because she hasn't done anything with it for a while. So there's going to be skill decay that I will figure out a way to get in for all of my simlets. All right. Come here. Oh no, we are not. There's nothing to pick. There's no pockets on you to pick. You can't. That's just not how it works. All right. Oh, the kids are beginning to pass out, so it might be time to send them home pretty soon. Kale at least, because he worked really hard. In fact, I think we might send him home, so we'll give him a little hug. I hope that's appropriate when all she's wearing is a bathing suit. Good job. Good job, Kale. Are you friends yet? I could have sworn. Come on. Why aren't you friends? Oh, you're so close to being friends. Nope, stay here, you two. Also, get out of here. Seriously, just go away. I have a mod that's supposed to prevent him from showing up, but it doesn't seem to be working right now. And, you know, Red Hands, I'm gonna pretend that Red Hands is like high-fiving someone. Oh, witch is spawning. I knew it! There's Anya Pleasant again, and I really think we're not doing witches right now, Anya. And your skin is incorrect, and I have told you again and again, Anya, no witches in Ledesia. So you're about to get yourself deleted temporarily. But I love how her last name is Pleasant, because in my head that just makes her related to the Pleasant family from the original Sims 2 neighborhood. Alright, where were we? Come on, kidlet. I'm gonna pretend, yeah, like that Red Hands is giving a little Sim a high five. Kind of a competitive high five. Red Hands is competitive high fiving. Let no one convince you otherwise. Ma, do you approve? Alright, are you guys friends yet? There we go! Good, and we're actually gonna let Kale go home because he is falling asleep. So we're gonna deselect him, and he's probably gonna vanish. And meanwhile, She's getting tired. So I think we probably, let's go through and see which kids are tired. Because it might be the end of our soccer day. Oh, all the kids are exhausted. All right, children. All right, I think that it's time to call it quits for today. So thank you very much, everyone, for your dedication and your hardcore working out. So I think that was pretty successful. I don't know if all the kids properly met each other. Like, let's use Galen, who actually was pretty reclusive, as an example. Of course, he knows his cousins, and he knows his other, like his brother. And that's 3 of them. He's 4. So, yeah, looks like we really need to introduce him to... Where's Elisa? You know Elisa. Are you telling me I haven't had you meet Elisa yet? No, that's ridiculous. So he's missing one of his cousins and he doesn't know Noma yet. So we will make that happen at some point. Alright, come here, Elisa. You're free too. All of you kidlets can go home. You're released from soccer club. And yes, it's a Wednesday in the afternoon, but I actually think that that's just fine because Ledesia, it's so small that its school system can let the children go. They don't keep them in that rigid 8 to 5. They believe in a much more open, dynamic school system that involves a lot of actual participation in the community and not just like hiding the kids away for a little while. They want them to grow up to be like world leaders and deep intellects, so they give them a little bit more to work with. Look at everybody up here! I think that this lovely lady, Elaine, has earned herself something. What a freaking juicer vanished, but that's okay. Elaine, I think, has earned a little bit of time in the hot tub to meet with the other adults because she really only knows some of the other townies. So let's see, do we want this one or look at that? I think that one's just decorative. So we're gonna buy some fruit, a fruit basket, and we're gonna grab a plate. What? Reset? There we go. Just a who knows what sort of glitchy glitch. Oh, he wants to say goodbye. Kale, that's really sweet. He really likes his coach. I love that that relationship has started. He knows he can rely on her to help his dreams come true. Leon's eating the fruit plate. Might get a chance to meet with her. Leon, you're almost old enough to be legal. I wouldn't be surprised if Elaine flirted with you, though I don't know what she likes in guys, actually. She likes men with custom hair, beards, who are a little bit fumbly with their words. I guess she likes the more humble aspect of that. And she's made some friends. Most of her friends are Garrett and townies. She does know Song Jeffler, who is Jelliff, who is the undercover alien that is currently engaged to. Oh, somebody else got fit. I'd say the gym is a big success. But Song is currently engaged to Caleb Sulphur, who is the observatory worker here in Ledesia. So she's actually like got engaged to try to like get secrets from what Ledesia knows about the different alien systems in the neighborhood, the galactic neighborhood that is. But you know, things go the way they go, and now Song actually kind of likes the guy she's engaged to. These weird human customs she's still figuring out. Yeah, okay, so she knows Eureka, she knows Felicity. She knows Natalie, and Natalie actually wants to be friends with Elaine, I noticed when I stopped to visit her. Looks like she's afraid of dogs, because she has a negative relationship with Lady Peach's Songo. So, Jessica Songo's dog she doesn't like. And she doesn't like Microchip, who's Kendra Cork's dog. See, I didn't play her when that happened, so I love how that goes. So, she is afraid of dogs. Afraid of dogs, yeah. And, she's also a bit of a neat freak, and before she came to this lot, she actually wanted to hire a butler to like keep everything even cleaner, which I thought was amazing. Nom 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 fruit. Are the kids still here? Nope. Is that Song? That's Song! You know what, as an alien, I think that they don't have trampolines on her home planet. Oh, you exhausted yourself, Song. So she just thought that that was the most amazing thing. Hey look, you're really fit for your wedding dress now. Congratulations. Alright, so we're gonna get a little bit more. Oh, hey Song's gonna come and chill. Hey Song. I love it. I love just sending my Sims to community lots and being able to just let them hang out with each other. We're just gonna leave that on the ground for now. There's no reason to put that away. Not right now. Someone will clean it up. And then let's go ahead and take her. Elaine, you have earned yourself all of the star watching that you want. Let's take her upstairs, and then she will join everyone in the hot tub in just a minute. And everyone in the hot tub is a townie with a name I can't pronounce, Lena Eureka, and Valerie Eureka. Lena is Valerie's niece. We're having some sort of conversation about citizenship, and yeah, I think it's about citizenship here in Ledesia. Yeah, well, you gotta talk to town hall. You can't just get automatic citizenship. It's not, no, the town is not secretly building up weapons. This is just a science community. We're trying, yeah, peaceful, we're fostering like all sorts of new knowledge. It's an experiment, a sociological experiment. It's a prison. It's a gated community. You keep people out. It may be gated, but that's because we have to like try out setting some standards. It's not like we're criminals. And it's not like we're trying to keep people out. Yep. I think that he's like, it's all about money. The more money you have, the more you can live here in Ledesia. And she's like, look, money is important, but that's not what this community is about. It's about research. It's about trying to increase productivity. Yep. I think Valerie is having quite a serious, like she's defending the existence. He's like, well, I do think that higher education is good. Yeah, defending the existence of Ledesia, since it is a closed community. Not all Sims can join. Alright, Elaine. She's like, well, you can always get a job here if you qualify. You have to pass a personality test, a background check, an IQ test, a genetics analysis to be able to get into Ledesia. Elaine managed to do all those things. Okay, I think they're talking about Elaine! I've heard you live with Garrett. How's that working out for you? Yeah, Elaine. I think they know the way the cookie crumbles if you happen to be near Garrett, my dear girl. I do indeed believe that they know the way the cookie crumbles living with Garrett Thornburr. I really wonder, you know, I just get this feeling that lovely Kendra, who really likes Garrett. Garrett was her first woohoo, and Garrett's kind of like her friend with benefits who's really sincerely a deep best friend to her. I think Kendra doesn't really know what goes on with Garrett, with all the other women. Not like he hides it from her, just she's kind of oblivious. She's like, oh, I want to talk about world peace. I don't want to talk about sports right now. He's like, no, kissing, hey. Kissing's much more interesting to talk about. Oh, she's repulsed by him. So Cameron, I don't think you're getting any kisses from Elaine. Yep, Elaine would rather talk about building up the town. Sorry, Cameron. You're the odd man out. It's just fun. I really see. So now I know that Cameron kind of like... Oh, another person is getting fit. Yeah, he finds this very boring. So actually, what I like doing, even though he's a townie... Oh, and look at him wearing his posh little outfit and everything. I'm going to pop in here, and I'm going to say... Cameron disagrees with the exclusion policy that Ledesia has for its residents and who can live or work on the island. He believes there are too many violations of privacy, and that by secluding themselves so selectively, the community actually makes itself weaker rather than stronger. There we go. So Cameron doesn't agree with this nonsense. He thinks it's absolute bunk. He's also a romance sim, so I bet he's really sad we're not talking more about kissing and how woohoo is going on with the lovely ladies here. What do you want out of life? He also wants to become an ecological guru, though, so there's a good chance that maybe Elaine will go on, we'll go on some sort of trip to some tropical island to get her foot in the door that way, and Cameron might be there too to get his foot in the door. What is his current job? I love spying. Oh, no, don't kill him. Gotta be careful with using the cheats sometimes. I love spying on him. Oh, he's a congressperson. No wonder he disagrees. So he's active in politics. But But apparently he wants to retire. Maybe he'll like lose his election and decide, I'm just gonna go into the science field after all. So I love it. I love how the stories just evolve, and I love how things go on. Oh, and we do need a movie theater. But I don't think a movie theater is something you would find here in Ledesia, so I think we'll build one on the mainland. Yep, back to talking citizenship. Hey Cameron, there's a new chicklet. Maybe you'll have better luck. Oh dear. Well, alright, so Elaine is exhausted and so tired, so I'm gonna send her home to sleep. Oh, there you go, Cameron. The ladies are confiding a little bit in what they think it makes a good romance, which is what you wanted. Nope, back to politics. You really, maybe, Cameron, maybe that's why you're not good at romance or politics. You need to learn not to mix the two. But this has been great. So I'm gonna send Elaine home, and then we will catch up with what she, Garrett, and the rest of the Ledesia residents are doing next time. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!